Netflix has once again appealed to its beloved formula of making a movie with a relatively interesting idea that is carried by a massively popular actress with a huge marketing budget behind it. While this seems sufficient for the number of views it brings in, the development leaves much to be desired. Hello, how are you? My name is Jose Ray, film critic for Flixion, and thank you very much for playing this video where we will be talking about the new Netflix movie, Atlas, starring Jennifer Lopez. As I was saying, the Netflix formula seems to work as it made it the most watched movie in the world on its opening weekend, surpassing, for example, Furiosa from the Mad Max saga, which unlike Atlas, had to be seen in theaters. However, the Achilles heel of the formula is the development. As the film progresses, the story falls so far into the background that when you want to see it, it ends. Moreover, it feels like the movie is not just about AI, but that it was certainly written by an AI for us to accept it into our lives.
What is the movie about? Atlas Shepard, Jennifer Lopez, is an anti-terrorism analyst who has been searching for Harlan, Simu Liu, for 28 years, the first terrorist AI who killed 3 million people, with an army he managed to raise but escaped from Earth in a spaceship before being defeated by humans. After a mission where they capture one of Harlan's companions in Los Angeles, Atlas discovers the whereabouts of her enemy and decides to accompany a specialized military team to an unknown planet to capture him. Atlas is a sci-fi movie that starts well, enough to capture our attention and keep us off our phones for a while. At times, it even gives off certain vibes from John Carpenter's Escape from LA, or something that you might like if you enjoyed the excellent and recent The Creator. The AI suddenly, for no reason, began attacking people, a theme already visited and one that we will see much more of in the coming years. Then there's this strange woman who is connected to the terrorist, although we don't know why. Of course, the story has to justify its 2 hours, so the big plot twist comes near the end. With the terrorist's location found, Atlas decides to accompany the military team because she is the person who knows Harlan the best, despite having no training and refusing to work with artificial intelligence. Oh, we haven't mentioned this yet. There was a massive war with AI 28 years ago. However, they continue to work with it, but this time it is unhackable. This obviously will not be true. Even so, when the moment of truth arrives, Atlas will have to put aside her hatred and fear of robots and work with one. Smith, voiced by Gregory James Cohen, will be her companion on this journey that suffered a surprise attack, where all the soldiers died except her. Thus begins a kind of 80s sitcom where Smith and Atlas are forced to relate. By that time, the audience is likely checking Twitter or Instagram simultaneously. The movie continues to struggle to take off. Jennifer Lopez gives an acceptable performance, though at times forced, while Simu Liu as Harlan captures the essence of a robot, although finally, I'm not so sure that's a positive comment. Atlas discovers that everything is a trap set by Harlan. There's a scene where they argue, and he asks her 3 times, yes, 3 times, to explain the real plan she had in mind. Netflix doesn't trust us to understand some things. Finally, the plot twist is revealed, and we discover that the real culprit is Atlas, who, as a child, by mistake and unintentionally implanted in Harlan's mind that the only way to save humanity is by destroying it. Broken record after broken record. Atlas is not the worst movie in the world, but it's one of those films that feed those YouTube channels that summarize movies in 10 minutes, which is worse than just being a bad movie. This was my review of Atlas. Thank you very much for staying until this part of the video. I hope you liked it. If you can and want to, it would help us a lot if you give us a like and subscribe to the channel.